One of my favorite parts about summer is when Missy Stewart harvests the figs from her fig tree to make all kinds of good stuff from them. One year, she made a cake for L3 with a glaze made from figs she got from her own tree. Compared to other fruit preserves, jams, or jellies, there's nothing better than a jar of something that is homemade from hand-picked fruit. You can easily notice a big difference between preserves from fruit that has grown naturally over time in its natural environment. The whole thing is processed at home with a few simple ingredients versus something that is fabricated, manufactured, or forced. Manufactured stuff is loaded with sweeteners to cover the bland factory-grown fruit. Add in all the extra ingredients, and the finished product is a far cry from something that is actually good for the body. But the stuff that's grown at home, then skillfully preserved and jarred up with a ribbon on it, that's the good stuff. It's the same with being in community. There can be a forced, manufactured, or engineered community that lacks depth, health, and love that lasts. The outside might seem amazing, but once the image starts to crack, people fall apart. Thankfully, God has shown us what a healthy and loving community looks like. Pastor Andy mentioned this in his sermon on Sunday when he showed us the process that took place when the church first started. After Jesus was resurrected, the apostles and disciples were told to wait in Jerusalem. Back in the city where Jesus was crucified and his followers were being hunted down, this ragtag group of people gathered together in community to wait. They had no idea what was about to happen, but they were following Jesus' instructions together as a community. They were committed to each other and to Jesus, even when it didn't make sense and seemed risky. What came out of that was power from the Holy Spirit that began to change the world. Spiritual gifts and miracles came out of people committed to community. Thousands were saved and added to the church. Hearts were filled with genuine gladness. The church we love today was started through people committed to community thousands of years ago. The good stuff always lasts through difficulty and through hard times and brings healing. It can't be fabricated or manufactured. What kind of community do you want to be part of? One that is fabricated or one that is genuine? If you want to be part of a genuine community that is committed to growth and healing, then roll up your sleeves and get ready. It only happens by working together through hard times and not giving up when the way forward doesn't make sense. Trusting Jesus and staying focused on his forgiveness and grace will make a community flourish. Acts 1:4-5. On one occasion, while he was greeting with them, he gave them this command: "Do not leave Jerusalem, but wait for the gift my Father promised, which you have heard me speak about. For John baptized with water, but in a few days you will be baptized with the Holy Spirit." Acts 2:42-47. They devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and to fellowship, to the breaking of bread and to prayer. Everyone was filled with awe at the many wonders and signs performed by the apostles. All the believers were together and had everything in common. They sold property and possessions to give to anyone who had need. Every day they continued to meet together in the temple courts. They broke bread in their homes and ate together with glad and sincere hearts, praising God and enjoying the favor of all the people. And the Lord added to their number daily those who were being saved. Galatians 5:22 through 23. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law. What thoughts come to mind today? Share something below.